everybody. Welcome back to Gold Squadron Podcast. My name is William Hegwood. Today I'll be joined by Johnny Randazzo. He's stepping away for just a moment, but he'll be back with us when he can. I welcome you to the top 4 of the World Open Qualifier here at Adepticon. This matchup in the top 4 between Courtney Moore and GSPON's Marcel Manzano. This is a Rebel v Rebel matchup. They'll be duking it out for the place in the finals. Both of these players have won their world invite, which was a top 4 prize for the event. So they have solidified themselves as world-class competitors here, battling it out for over 100, or battling it out against over 180 other competitors. These have managed to reach the final 4. We are playing Assault on the Satellite Array. I'll be giving you some more information about that, but first, let us open the Choose Your Champion betting. Bet 1 all for Courtney. Bet 2 all for Marcel Manzano. Whew. It has been an exciting day. Heated X-Wing competition. And honestly, I just want to thank everybody here for watching. We got pretty consistent, over 600 viewers, and that just warms my heart. Everybody who's able to watch, play some bets, have a little bit of fun in our chat, and of course, our generous gifters of subs, everybody who resubscribed for subscriptions. We thank you all. Also, gotta shout out Curl Paul Creatives. They have been sponsoring the stream all weekend. And if you want to get yourself some of these beautiful acrylic objective tokens, you gotta hit up Curl Paul Creatives. They got gaming accessories for X-Wing and other tabletop games. So check them out. Big fan. Really want to show our support for them as well. So, as you guys are betting, I'll be breaking down Assault on the Satellite Array. And you know what? I might have somebody else do it. I'm sick of talking about scenarios. I'm going to make somebody else do it. Dion.
Hello, everybody. Assault on the Satellite Array. I honestly think Assault on the Satellite Array is my favorite scenario of them all. I'm a fan.
Why do you think that? Let me pull it up. Let me tell the people what the assault is first.
All right, so Assault on the Satellite Array. You got 5 satellites out there on the board. You start with your center objective, and the players set up alternating back and forth. The scoring conditions at the start of the game, each player, of course, you have those deficit points out there, but most importantly, at the start of the end phase, each player earns 1 mission point for each satellite they have under their control. A player controls a satellite if they have more ships at range 0 to 1 of the satellite than the other player. It's important to note, though, that medium and large base ships in this scenario count as 2 ships for the purposes of determining control on the satellites. And of course, when a ship is destroyed, you also get the full points on that one. No half points. And additionally, for anybody who's maybe just tuning in, the scoring of the satellites happens at the very start of the end phase, before any other end phase effects happen. In these lists, I don't think we see anything like that. But if you ever have something with end phase repositions or ships that are dying due to like electronic baffle and things like that,
sure, yeah.
That doesn't happen. Or that doesn't affect the scoring of the satellites, because the satellites get scored first and then everything else.
So you're saying, yeah, we invented a scenario where, say, a baffle is activated on a quick draw.
Yes.
Could potentially create an attack. Which then could score points before victory is calculated. Some other things, maybe like Chewbacca as well, I believe would be a way to score points, like a Dead Man Switch, Colossus or something.
Yep.
Baffles, and then Chewbacca shoots at that something. There's ways to
Yeah, you could get this weird end phase attacks that end up happening.
Crazy,
it could
crazy
be pretty
stuff.
crazy.
It's always baffle.
Yes, electronic baffle, for sure.
Okay, so
now I have a quick question for you.
Yes.
Just for your purposes, Adepticon brought us a screen for the final, but in order to use it, we will have to lose the camera that's pointing at the players. In order to use it, we can't use this one because we don't have a cable long enough to bring it from the computer to that TV.
That's fine.
Right?
Can I reminisce? Can I reminisce one more time?
Reminisce. Then? You can reminisce right now for this game.
Let's reminisce.
It is a great view. We need to get one more. One more wireless.
Beautiful shot. So yeah, let's go ahead and we can transition here over to this will be YouTube. Oh my. What is happening to Dee's coat?
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah,
something to do with the patterning and the shutter speed on the camera.
I don't know what's happening, but that's crazy. Anyway, I'm very distracted, but I want to show off the beautiful backdrop we've been using all weekend. It has caught the eye of not only every X-Wing player, but anybody passing through this section. They can't help but see the glorious battle scenes and the walls of the bridge of the Gold Squadron ship here. So yeah, I mean, yeah. So we got a viewing area just outside of the play area we have set up. So yeah, not a problem. We'll go back to the table here as we finish up activation. And question, what is? He's been on camera the whole time, and it's never done that.
It's a shutter speed issue. The lighting slightly changed, yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. Yeah, shouldn't be a problem at all.
All right, so we see Marcel.
Very, generous of Adepticon.
I agree. All right, so we have Marcel bringing his B-wing there.
This is a joust line.
Yeah, in our practice games, this was pretty consistent.
Both Rebels. Yeah. Almost not a mirror match.
Yeah, and
we have wildly different ships. The only, I think, combination that is the same is Gina and a U-Wing.
Yes, Gina and a U-Wing.
Oh no, Shara as well. Shara Bay on both sides.
Yeah, it's interesting to see. We got a couple of unexpected pilots. I'm going to say that on the board. Pilots that we haven't really talked too much about in 2.0, but in 2.5 here making an appearance. You got Gina Moonsong in both of these. We never saw Gina Moonsong played. Initiative 5.
Yeah, I only bought her in like janky. How many stress can I get on Ezra builds?
Right, exactly. And then in Marcel's list, he brought Netrum Pollard, and Netrum Pollard. I was the first one in our pastimes group to bring it, and
man, his ability seems ridiculous.
It is hilarious. It is hilarious. Played it a couple of times on on our online online days.
These two A-Works just jousting each other here. You know what? That's a great idea because I forgot to color these. I saw that Marcel had colored them for the. This is Shara. Shara's the one that's all crazy. She's going to be green, which means Derek is the blue one, I believe.
Yep.
Over there. And then I believe it's Gina is the red B-Wing. But anyways, go ahead. Yeah, Netrum Pollard, his ability to be able to rotate 180 after executing a barrel roll. Just has to give him or a friendly around him the stress for it. But not only does that create excellent K-turn avenues, K-turns the B-wing has never had access to before, but it creates a way to set up these trajectory lanes. Okay.
So we're starting here the battle of the A-wings. 2 hits. All right, we got a range 2 shot.
I think we physically have to move it. It's been creeping over with people leaning on the table.
There we go. Started with 1, and that's going to push through a damage.
Yep, that was Edge Rio up at the top here, shooting into the other ships.
So which ship is that one on there? That's Lieutenant Blount.
No, Blount has only 1. Blount only has 1 damage card. He's right here. It would be Shara.
Yes.
I'm going to double check those colors.
Yep. All right, here we go. Next shot. Hit crit. Evade there with a focus. We'll do it.
All right, Hobby and Netrum are at the top of the board.
Okay.
So
it was Shara that took the damage, yeah.
Yeah, and it's Gina who's red. Perfect.
All right, there we go. That's fine, 1 for 1. Focus, 2 hits, and right there, that's going to be a shield on one of his B-wings.
I believe the ion bomb is on Gina. Or sorry, Netrum. Netrum has the ion bomb. We're going to check the other side here, because that should be 2 shields down. Then on Edge Reel. Is that what you put in? No, I got you.
Bets are still open. They should be closing automatically pretty soon.
Nope.
No, they're closed.
Oops.
Oh, no, they were
closed betting. I reopened them from there was a delay.
Ah.
It's fine. I would say 90% of those votes came in immediately when I opened them.
No,
so.
okay. It's all right. It's closed now. Now, a couple of people I saw ask where'd they get their cards printed. So that is a service called Infinite Arenas. They're quick build cards. There you go. Somebody posted the link in the chat.
Xpov did it. I'll just copy and paste it once again.
It's an absolutely fantastic tool with the number of cards. I announced as the tournament organizer that they were allowed to be used, but players had to have the physical cards available,
right?
Just in case a player had any questions.
Of course.
You know, at a casual night, feel free to use them. But if you're going to a tournament, I would 100% check in with that organizer before you do it. We're not saying that it's official, okay? I'm not saying that AMG is going to allow it. What I'm saying that I did. As the TO, I was able to make the call, and I did it.
I mean, what? Worst case scenario, you put all the real cards underneath your Infinite Arenas?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, it's I don't see it as any different from using alt-art cards.
Yeah, I mean, as long as your Infinite Arenas says the same words, who cares? Now, Jeff Wilder does bring up a great question here about rolling road. Basically, when do you roll road? Are you standing? Okay. So, you roll it for placement of objectives and obstacles and deployment, right? That's all one thing. Objectives, obstacles, and deployment. Then you set your dials, and it turns out you randomize the player order after those dials for the first round as well. So that was, I think, originally something we hadn't thought of, but was corrected in the initial rules reference.
On the onset of the presentation of it, that subtlety wasn't in there yet, which is what has caused some confusion. But yeah, you set it up, and then you put down the dials, and then you do it again. Because then it would make the first round the one where you didn't have that.
Yeah, exactly. So if you not only got to deploy after the ship of the same initiative, you get to know you move after them as well. And that's just too much information. We're not, it's called random order after dials.
What's wrong with this? What's wrong with this? James?
Did you see it? Do you see the error? We have some extras. You can have it.
I mean, I would like to have this in real life.
I should probably announce that there's an error around them, right?
You can, if you want. I didn't see that. Are they canonically legal now? Can I ask D about this?
So, right, because it's supposed to be 1 to 2, isn't it?
It is 1 to 2.
Definitely.
Ion cannon, not the turret, the actual ion cannon.
Yeah. No, this is an ion. Wait.
It's a cannon card, not the turret card. It's a turret picture.
Oh, yeah. No, this is right then.
Okay.
Duh. Yeah, this is a cannon.
Yeah, so we're good.
It just has a picture of a Y-wing on it.
That's why
it
was confusing. All right, let me correct James.
Okay. I was gonna say. Anyway, some confusion over one of the cards.
All right, well, I'm back. Sorry for the delay.
Oh, no worries, man. You've been so helpful all weekend. Well, the last 2 days, I guess.
Glad to do it. But hey, guess what we are on right now? We are on Trajectory Watch.
Ooh, Trajectory Watch.
Trajectory Watch. Where can these B-Wings bomb?
So we have one about right here or so.
I just thought it was funny.
No, it's a Y-Wing. No, it's a cannon.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just think it's funny that it's coming from the art that has the turret. Oh, yeah.
Fair enough. We get it now. Okay, so where's the other trajectories here? So yeah, they're doing a little. They're doing an announcement about one of the alt-art cards we were giving away. Had a picture of a Y-Wing shooting an ion cannon turret.
And yet
there was a card that said ion cannon. So there's some confusion about that. So Rex bringing up a good point here. So this is seismic, which I think might actually be a little bit farther than what I had put it at. And I think Marcel then had set up to hit all 3 of these obstacles.
Oh my goodness!
Right, but they wouldn't all blow up. Obviously.
No, you pick. Yeah, it like gravitates kind of towards like one of them, basically.
Yeah. But you have the option though to blow up any of the
It's anything at range 1, like.
Any obstacle at range 1 of the seismic. Yep, and then anything at range 1 of that obstacle
Takes the damage.
Yes. Yep. No, I don't have the. I think that's copyrighted. So we're not going to put that on stream. Though we could all imagine the gaboom as it goes off. I'll say that just like that. Gaboom.
I think it's different enough from the official sound. These viewers want a point score update.
Yes.
Score
We got distracted
update.
by beautiful prizes and trajectory watch, obviously. But we see right here. We're playing Assault, as Dion said. We're looking for control of the objectives.
Range 1, more ships at range 1 scores the point.
Yep, so we see the 3 different scoring locations there. So, yep, Marcel pulls ahead.
2 to 1.
2 to 1.
All right.
Thank you very much. Just want to thank everybody. We're up over 700 viewers. Thank you so much. It humbles me that everybody is very interested in the World Open Qualifier, that we were able to provide this for so many people. Glad you're able to enjoy the new X-Wing here, the scenario play. Looks like that is, we have a Shara off. So we're utilizing the vectored cannons. Hilariously, because of road, the other Shara can't boost now. Or no. Marcel elected not to boost because he's actually first player, assuming they moved to the token.
Okay. So these are both Sharas at the bottom of the screen right now.
Yep, those are Sharas.
Okay, and then Marcel has...
This is Netrum and Hobby up here.
Yep.
Courtney Moore, thank you for running a chassis salad so I don't have to keep track of who's who. We can just see your ship. And obviously Marcel's ships all have fun rings and colors and dots. We were discussing the fistful of cards Marcel actually has to bring to run this list.
Yeah. I played him flying this list at the store, and it took him 15 minutes to set up. Like, it was just...
We've moved on to the Infinite Arenas cards, but yeah, we did see those trajectories. The Ion right here going to mess with Benthic 2 tubes. That Ion bomb does 3 ions, so will ionize the large base. And Gina and Marcel have placed that bomb perfectly in between those
Yeah,
obstacles.
you're right. It was a little further than what you had drawn. It is, yeah, it looks like the trifoil radiation sign sticking out there, having your choice of the 3 asteroids.
Yeah. I was going to ask the chat a little chat challenge for you. Give me a 20-point list with the most cards you can put into it. I'm counting upgrade cards, I'm counting jamming beams, I'm counting configurations. I'll even accept, let's keep it standard. A standard list with the most cards available, because there's extended ships who have outrageous
Yeah,
loadouts.
so you're looking for ships that have a lot of points and a lot of slots. So
I feel like you got to kind of start with done 2 weeks back on Facebook, Scum with 41 cards.
Okay, we got an answer.
Woo.
We got an answer already.
Some of that list.
We're late to the game, Will.
It was just an idea because Marcel and D. Yoon were just laughing about, like I said, Marcel's like literal deck of cards he had to bring to use this list, which is pretty funny.
I'm counting 19 on Marcel.
We'll watch the record. Lambolo, thank you so much for everything you do for us, my man. I will see you hopefully later if you can come back. Otherwise, Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night on the podcast. I'm glad we were able to get Kyle on stream for you. And
we'll get the recordings up ASAP.
Well, if you happen to be one of our Twitch subscribers, you can watch videos on demand as soon as they are being recorded. You can watch today's video now. If you want to go back and watch the last couple rounds, get caught up on how these players got into the top cut, you can do that. You can also do it for free if you already have Amazon Prime. Follow that link below that I put in there through the Nightbot to find out how you can get that free subscription.
All right, so I can imagine the Twitch viewers pointing at their screens, counting all these upgrade cards. Marcel has 24 is the official count.
That's quite a bit. So the question here was about this is Hobby, or excuse me, Derek Clivian, who, you know what?
Let's take a look.
I don't know why I'm correcting myself. I'm executive decision, Hobby. Yeah, BBIE, yeah, Hobby. That's who I'm talking about, Derek Clivian. That's his nickname. Anyways, concerned here about the ion bomb hitting him, but he was able to rotate his arc with the sensitive controls? No.
Vectored cannons.
Vectored cannons, thank you. Those are interceptors that have that. So he rotates his arc, takes the in the system phase, 5 forwards, which is blue, takes a focus token to shoot at the ships he flew past. But the ion doesn't do any damage. It's simply going to force him to do a 1 forward and focus, which honestly,
fine.
Yeah, gave him a 1 forward. And this was a thing where I asked Marcel, like, why would you take ion over proton bomb? Mm-hmm. It could pop crates. It does damage. It could kill a ship, right? Mm-hmm. And he's like, no, with 6 of my own ships on the board, I end up hitting myself sometimes. Just because there's so many of us, even in the jousting lane that we had, right?
Sure.
So it's less punishing for his own ships as long as he understands that he's going to be in range and can set that up like Hobby, right? Imagine if Hobby didn't rotate his arc and now he's just out of the fight for 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Hobby? I don't think that's right. Well, you can't say that. I'm not going to. Brettness, I cannot post your whatever you just said. Just gonna say it.
Spike Fire Spew comment is, good thing his name isn't Derek Ahab Kilvian. Huh? Well, we're never living that down.
It's okay. It only took me 20 minutes of saying it to maybe say it right now. Anyways, we did see Lando Calrissian used on Ipasam. Ipasam's actually one of my new favorite ships. 4 points, a good loadout, a lot of slots that are like honestly just useful. You have a elusive. On this build, this one has Lando Crew, where you could potentially get multiple focuses or focus evade, depending on what you roll. Veteran Turret Gunner, which in my opinion, a must-have on arcs and fire sprays. If you can take Veteran Tail Gunner, you should. You get to shoot out the front and the back in the same time. Then Chopper, which is also a very interesting upgrade for Ipsam because Ipasam can clear a stress, 50-50 chance, but can clear a stress after executing a red maneuver. You can get your elusive back and potentially take an action. But if for some reason Ipsam is unable to clear that stress, he could potentially take a damage or expose a card. Wait, no, this is, oh, because this is Chopper Astromech. Duh. Does he have Chopper Astromech? Oh, okay. You know what? I read that wrong. Let me backtrack. The combo is these two. You do a red maneuver.
Yep.
Get your elusive charge back. It's non-recurring. You clear your stress with Ipsasand's ability.
Yep.
And then activate Chopper Droid's action that says spend 1 non-recurring charge from another equipped upgrade to recover 1 shield. This is classic Jack Porkins build.
So even though it's a non-recurring charge because it doesn't have the little yellow arrow next to it, you can still get it back through the mechanic on the card.
And Jack Porkins, who has a similar kind of like stress clearing ability, he recently lost his talent slot because this ability proved too good on him. Ipsasand, on the other hand, still has access to it. It's technically unlimited regen, if you could pull it off.
Yeah, that's right.
And its benefit here, Ipsasand has more red moves to do it on as well.
Why not?
So, super interesting there. Like I said, one of my favorite pilots that is just 4 points. A good amount of loadout. Definitely popular. Look at this.
Okay,
Look at this.
How long has this activation phase taken? This is.
I'm finding other things to talk about because. Okay, now I think we finally.
Bomb time.
Bomb time.
Let's
Both
go.
of the Ginas have activated. So it looks like
Marcel's
he's
going
doing this
up.
one here.
Wow.
There he goes. So now here's where we can really have some fun. And it's Sabine Crew. We're going to ignore most of these for now. Sabine Crew on Magliaro. And this is really what kicks the trajectory bombing to a new level. Sabine starts with an ion, a jam, a stress, and a tractor token. When you suffer the effects of a bomb, when a ship suffers an effect from a friendly bomb, you can move one of those tokens from Sabine Crew over to it. And we see here a tractor going down on the opponent's Gina, pulling her closer to not only the ion bomb that's over there, but the own Gina of Marcel's. Oh yeah, I forgot the boom. The seismic going off of there. Absolutely
and
amazing.
Throwing down a stress as well, because it's every time a ship suffers the effects. So this bomb got 2 damage out. That's 2 tokens Marcel can apply.
That's true. We should apply that damage. Yep. The effect of the bomb is the damage in addition to destroying the obstacle. So both of those count. I cannot see if they're... Oh, here we go. So with the tractor, pulled Gina towards the other ion bomb that he launched. And now the ions are coming down. Does ionize Hobby, but I'm not sure if it ionized Edgeru at the top there.
Yep.
Oh, we ran out of large ion tokens. So Benthic gets it as well. Marcel is going to put down a jam from Sabine to jam off that K2SO calculate on Gina. And what's the last one then? What's the other token? Ion, jam, stress, and tractor. Oh, he didn't put the jam. He didn't put the ion out because it's an ion bomb.
Because they all got ion anyway.
And putting 1 ion token out on the medium base arc means nothing.
So that means he still has the option to...
On the next bomb, if you're a small base, expect to be, on the next seismic, rather, you should expect to be ionized.
And we got a correction here. I believe he jammed the target lock off of
that's right.
Gina.
That's what she took the action for. That's why we still see the calculate out there. Thank you. Super big. I've been talking up the... not that. I've been talking up the combination of free 0 loadout points for the jamming beam and S-foils to be able to spend your lock and shoot a jamming beam after you shoot your primary. Very powerful. Took it away from that Gina, though.
Okay, here we get hit crits.
Tractored, so did not roll the range bonus there, and he's going to take 2 more shields off of Courtney's Gina. Obviously a priority target here for Marcel because she also has that trajectory proton bombs. She elected not to launch this round, if I remember correctly. So 2 shields going down. I assume that is Netrum? Netrum was the one who was already shields down, correct? Yes. 2 more. Looks like Shara's got nothing.
Checking to see if that arc clips Ibtisam. I think it's well out, but D is there with the official call. Moving now to Blount. Blount wants a piece of Gina.
Might not get his 3rd attack die. Marcel's trying to be accurate here without messing up too much.
Okay, I think it must have been out of range.
Yep, so going to shoot at the red-based Shara down there, who will get the 3rd attack dice because of the range 1 Gina in front of her.
Okay, 2 hits. Spends the focus for 1.
What round is it? It's round 2.
And that's going to be a damage card on Shara.
Nope. What was it? What did that end up being then?
I think Shara here took a damage card.
Yep, so we're going to see Marcel's Gina taking a shield from that shower shot. And does Courtney have any more I-4s? Nope, so we're going back over to Marcel's I-3. I put these guys in initiative value, so it's
easy
easier
for the streamers?
Yeah, well...
I mean the viewers?
Yeah, easy for the viewers. You can follow along, find out the shooting of order. It's very helpful. Big tip I use is I put mine out in initiative order. Highest on the right, lowest on the left. Kind of go in sequence there. All right, 2 blanks here. Netrum focused up, no lock. No defensive token here. That would have been Benthic with his 3 shields. Oh, so that was actually Hobby's attack.
Yeah, Hobby's vectored attack.
Hobby's attack first. I forgot. I was thinking he was I2, but that's not correct. So we end up back with
It's because of the 2 points.
That's what it is, isn't it? All the time.
3 hits on this attack. Spends the token. Shaking the table a little bit. Here's the roll.
Finally gets
eyeball. No mods. Takes a takes a couple damage cards.
Takes 2 more. On Benthic. No, that's Edgio. I think I clicked on the wrong one earlier.
Gina. No, Gina's off the table.
Oh, so that was all going.
That was all going to Gina.
Let me correct this then. Yeah, I was like, why is he splitting fire?
Yeah.
I think he did shoot Benthic the first time.
Sure.
With
Hobby.
Yeah, Netrum's one shield down, or 1 shield left, and Gino's 1 shield down.
All right, now we see the return fire from the 2 Tubes brothers.
All right. I don't know if Benthic has a shot.
We get 2 hits here. Nope, just 1 hit. Spending now for 2 hits, 1 evade. That's going to be...
This will be last shield on Netrum.
Yep.
And I think that would be, I don't think that this is a shot. Yep, we're going to, I think, start cleaning up tokens here, maybe? Yep, we're counting objectives here. Did you ever shut off that table camera?
It's on. Yes, it's off.
It is off?
It is off, but I need...
No, I know you need it.
No. I might need one other thing.
Oh, okay. Are you waiting patiently?
To talk to you guys. You got a minute?
Yes. Do you want the microphone?
No. It's for you guys.
Should I mute?
Yes.
All right. Thank you guys for your patience.
Dion is playing engineer.
Musical screens,
yes.
I think. We're trying to get a visual for the final for the crowd that we're trying to set up here so people can come and watch, see the finale of this enormous tournament. But what I'm going to do is I got to fix this dice camera. It's been bothering me ever since someone bumped it. You see how far off it's gone?
I know. I saw dice just disappearing off into the void.
We tried to correct it here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this for now. I'm just going to turn it off. And then I'll be right back. John, if you want to keep it rolling, what else can you say about this squad? Oh, man, it's a scrum now, John.
This is a mess. This is a dang mess. Of course, Marcel's game is going to be a dang mess. But here we go. Dice are being rolled. We currently have the dice camera hidden because Will is making some adjustments to it. That camera gets knocked around just from the normal table moving and people leaning and bumping things. So Will's adjusting the dice camera. So dice did just get rolled for random player order. And now we're doing system phase things. Here comes a K2SO. Courtney deciding on where that calculate wants to go. Really thinking it over, and places it on the U-wing. Asking some questions. And I'm not sure what's being decided here. I could probably try to listen in. Here comes Will. Did you do anything? It didn't move.
I thought I did a lot.
Oh, is it frozen?
I don't know. It just doesn't have a perspective on it.
Oh, that does look pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to see. So I can scooch that over just a little bit.
We could do it on here too.
Yeah, I could do it here. And then magic. Background to magic, Johnny. They'll never know, except we're talking about it.
I like it. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Like I said, it was bugging me, and I knew I was going to have to do it at some point in time. Anyways, what did you figure about this mess?
That they're taking a long time in the system phase to make decisions.
While I was over there, Marcel was debating the bomb or not, and he's like, well, what do I care? I'm already stressed. Like, I'm going one forward. I might go one forward next round, something like that. But yeah, there's K2SO as well.
Yep.
Remember that Sabine stressed that Ibsam with the seismic bomb, so he was worried he might end up double stressing himself. Now, we don't know what color his maneuver was, but Ibsam is one of the few ships that that can clear multiple stress on one blue maneuver.
Yeah, that's right.
So you clear the stress and then roll for his ability. But then was like, no, that's a bad idea. So gave it over to Benthic, who's ionized, who he knew was going to be able to clear the stress. And I'll double check. I think the chat's...
The chat wants a score update is where we are. So we will get...
Yeah, oh, yeah. I lost count, so I'll just look.
We'll get a score update. Will's heading over there. So the setup we have right now, we're about 20 feet away from the players, but separated by a backdrop.
Yeah, they both scored 2 there, so 8-3.
8-3. Marcel, of course, getting points for taking out Gina as well. And so here we go. We see Gina move and focus. What were the actions? Oh, she's doing a focus barrel roll?
I think so. I'll be right back, Johnny. I gotta see about this blinking thing on the top of the screen.
Okay. See, the problem is we're trying to make the setup even fancier for you all, but in doing so, we break everything. So Will's trying to figure out why are there weird lines. You know what? I'm not even going to talk about the weird lines. Oh, you know what? I bet you I know what it's from. What if I do this? Got it. All right. We do see a bomb out on the field again, so we'll keep an eye on that once activation is over. I got rid of it.
What was it?
It was looking for the telestrator.
Oh. Okay. Never mind.
You're good. Yeah, I haven't done anything.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, that's not connected, so I don't know why it's freaking out.
I haven't.
Smart job, Johnny. Smart job. He came out of here like a wrecking ball. Okay.
So, activation's happening.
Okay. All right. We went through the system phase.
We went through the system phase. There is an ion bomb there behind Marcel's hand. We'll see what that does.
Oh, that's a great call. Vic?
And we get a focus action. Next up, oh, let's put the B-wing back where it belongs.
Yeah, back in violation. Got an update from the judge watching the other table. That is
Nathan versus Kyle.
Nathan versus Kyle. Yes, we just saw Kyle win on stream. It is currently 5-5 in that Republic
Whoa,
matchup.
close one. Barn burner.
Yeah. Obviously, we expect Nathan. He's not been to the finals here in Adepticon twice already.
Yeah.
So expectations that he'll show up a third time. But Kyle's play, from what we've seen in the last game,
Yeah, cannot count him out.
Giving him a run for his money.
Can we do turn 3 now?
This is officially turn 3. What turn are they on in the other game? I don't know. Hard to say. They also have fast Republic ships, so...
Oh, I can see the scoreboard from here. You should have just asked me. It's round 4.
Oh, okay. I forgot we had 2 scoreboards. Yeah, ID's drawing quite the crowd.
What's the non-stream table list? It's Republic on Republic.
Yeah, Critikin versus Wyrican, I'm pretty sure. Is that what's going down over there?
Yep.
I don't know. Yeah, let's pull up the list for a second.
Bomb time.
Yeah, Nathan 90 has brought Proton Torpedo Shattering Shot Y-Wing Anakin. And he faces off against Malice Ada Anakin from Kyle.
Okay, we're trying to see who this bomb hits. Okay. The bomb is hitting, it could be hitting 5 ships.
Yikes.
But we're going to see where the ions go.
Yeah, do you remember what I was saying about how Marcel ends up hitting his own ships with bombs?
Okay.
Oh, he just...
No, Dion!
That was the important one.
We lost feed. Nope. Okay, we're back.
It's back. It's back.
No! Dion, no!
Stop it, Dion. Okay. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. We saved the game state. There it is. There it is. All good. Never doubted you, Dion.
Okay. Who's ionized? Everybody's ionized.
We have Benthic, Edrio, Magvayaro. All right. Looks like we're going to be starting attacks here with Gina Moonsong. Got that focus token for 3. Shot coming in here is 1 paint. And Edrio's going to spend it. That must be the target for the round here. Has Magva, Blount, and we saw the K-turn, or at least a 180 move. Could have been, who knows what it was with Netrum Pollard. Turned in, and we have a focus fire on that kill box of Edrio.
Yeah, I think it might have been actually that like weird Talon roll.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, you get 2 straight bear roll and then turn around 180.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Netrum, so
you're right. So that actually, no, that does sound right.
I have no idea. I forgot where he was.
Here we go. Hit crit. Versus eyeball blank.
There you go. Tracer missile.
Tracer missile. There's the locks.
That's Shower Bay here in the green A-wing.
Netrum did a 3 straight into a barrel roll 180.
Nice. It was always something like that. Really what it allows him to do on unexpected consequences of that is that you can continue to do 3 straight barrel roll 180, 3 straight barrel roll 180, and essentially K-turn every round.
Sure.
Pretty crazy stuff.
They're like defenders.
Oh, yeah. This is double eyeball here, so we're going to see hit, crit go down. We'll update the score here in just a second. Dion's doing some technical work.
Yeah, we're literally working with like Dion like hanging on us and like trying to type over us and
no worries.
I can't.
2 hits, 1 of 8 here from Marcel, so he's taking in another damage. Grim was trying to talk about the extra 2 extra. I did.
It's good.
They're just being completely ignored. Though I think Shower might actually be in range of the leftmost one.
4 hits here.
Ooh, no results, and Edrio is gone.
Yeah.
We got 1 mass initiative 3 shot here.
Just grabbing some damage cards. Pile them up.
Pile them up.
And take your target locks back. We get it. We get it.
Get out of here.
And another 4 result attack.
Yeah. So, pretty crazy stuff.
Out of the box. Ends up with 2 evades, though.
Mm-hmm.
And that's shields down.
All right, so
let's get the overlay updated.
All right, first things first.
Edrio, goodbye, my friend.
Edrio's gone. We have a damage card on Netrum right now for sure. Hobby is safe. Gina hasn't taken more than that 1 shield. Magvayaro still sitting full shields. How about...
Benthic 2 tubes is the big one. Just got a fuel leak.
Oh, I see it up there. Shields down, fuel leak, 1 hit being rolled from him. Oh, Courtney talking about you can't Lando now because of all the ion tokens. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, because you could only do focus. Yeah.
All right, and I think we have the objectives. We're going to double check. Ispasans, well, as long as they're on the board, they're at full points, so no big deal there.
Okay, update on the second game. It's still around 4, but Nathan has taken out a V-wing to go up 3 points, 8-5.
8-5
in that game. Nathan ID with a slight edge.
Okay, Char. So it was, I think, Bretness. In this scenario, in Assault at the Satellite Array, you do not measure from your ship to an objective. You measure all ships at each objective. So you can, in theory, score multiple ones. Imagine that Char was a large base ship, could potentially be scoring all 3 of those objectives.
Sure.
So I'll get an official count here and get the mission points updated.
While Will steps away, I want to take a second to talk about our sponsor, Curled Paw Creatives. Thank you, Curled Paw, for sponsoring us now and all the time. You see those beautiful acrylic mission tokens provided to us by Curled Paw. Get your own acrylic tokens and templates using the code ACON22 for 20% off your order from Curled Paw. Okay, peeking over that other game, Kyle has now also gone up 2 points. It's 8-7 in that second game.
Oof, yeah, the action is heating up around here. Yep. Ooh, they're talking about Ispasam might have forgot his rear arc attack from that veteran tail gunner.
Oh, bummer. You were talking about veteran tail gunner. I think in scenario play, it's so key because you have ships spreading out all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
And so being able to get multiple attacks in those situations is crucial. It looks like in the second game, they're onto dials, so I'm thinking that they're starting around 5 of that second game.
Yeah.
They haven't changed the turn counter, but they are at dials now. Score is 8-7. You forgot about turn 2 and turn 3.
Yeah, because Shara has been behind him now for quite a while.
Shar has been behind him.
All right. So Marcel controlling a lot of the objectives, is relatively spread out. But there's fewer and fewer objectives here in the top of the board. So we'll be scoring fewer and fewer points. We'll have to rely on the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, and so we can already predict where those ionized ships are going to go.
Yeah, relatively quick planning phase with like 5 or 6 ships being ionized.
Yeah, I mean, some of those ionized ships are no longer with us. We see the 2 turn here from the A-Wing. That A-Wing going to try to get back into action, boosting around to get arc more towards the center of the board.
So if you're just tuning in here, I always pronounce this name wrong. I can't pronounce 2 Q's at the end of your name.
Is it not just Havoc?
Is it Havoc? Okay, that makes sense. It always trips me up. Anyways, Havoc. So this matchup is the Rebels. On the other table, it's Republic. Anakin in the Y-Wing from Nathan, and Anakin in the Ada from Kyle. In this matchup we have on stream, this was the Rebel matchup where we did have overlaps with Shara and Gina. Two very efficient chassis. You're essentially getting a 1-point discount over similar pilots on that chassis. To be fair, Gina has a hard time setting up, or Shara. Shara has a hard time setting up her own ability because she has to spend locks and focuses normally.
Yeah.
Unless you have K2SO around, right? But still, that's a support.
So, I mean, and you get, like, it's a decent ship with, like, a decent loadout for those points. So, like, even without the ability, I think it's kind of worth it. But, yeah, being able to add the ability on top of that is just, even more beneficial.
Well, Marcel found a way to get Shara locks without taking lock actions. He put thread tracers on them.
Yeah, sure.
Which is really interesting because Shara can spend that lock on defense. You could potentially shoot at a ship about to shoot you with a focus, gain a lock, and now you have focus lock for defense.
Yeah, which is great.
Yeah, it's interesting what you can do also because Tracers is a range 1 to 3 weapon.
Sure.
You can rotate your arc to the back and still have a forward-facing.
Oh, sure,
weapon.
sure.
Similar to like an RZ2 A-wing, like a cluster missile ZZ or something, right?
Yeah, and like definitely the vectored cannons is strong. You know, Marcel is good at flying those RZ2s, and I think that's why it's a natural fit for him to fly these vectored cannon RZ1s. Marcel can probably fly anything, but I know he's gotten a lot of reps in with this list. He's been bringing it to pastimes for a few weeks now, getting in as many games as possible. It's got a lot of different options, a lot of different decisions, but he knows them all through experience.
Sure, yeah. I mean, it's practice. You probably can't reroll 2 attack dice there, but it didn't matter because that's Gina, or not Gina. Sorry, that's Magliaro. You can't be rerolling dice. Not around her. On our friendly ship at 0-2 defense, the attacker cannot reroll more than one attack die.
There it is.
Punished for that.
The fates punished you. We're checking for shots from Shara. Ooh, looks like maybe has a shot. Marcel has some dice. Crit. Evade.
It is 1-1. Yeah, people talking about Marcel's tokens. You haven't seen him play very often. This is actually the best I've ever seen. The cleanest.
What, the most organized? Yeah, by far. Yeah. yeah.
We tease him, but just showing him love. He is a brother after all. Another Marcel win for this event. For shame, Epionic. For shame.
Okay. We got an extra damage out, maybe? We'll update it. We'll get it. Here we're seeing hit, crit.
Hey, spend the calculate.
Against
and the marksmanship.
And the marksmanship. And so that's going to be a crit out here for Marcel.
This should be on Pollard.
Yeah, he's been really focusing on Pollard, but still lives. Except now, 2 hits coming in.
Yep. Netrum goes down. Or no.
Oh, no, had to split fire maybe because it wasn't an arc. I didn't catch where that shot came from.
Huh, I guess not, yeah. That was into Magva. Or no, sorry, Gina.
But then Marcel fires back 2 hit and 2 crits. Courtney blanks out, grabbing some damage cards.
Well, they were.
That's I think one was a direct. I'm pretty sure.
1, 2, 3, 4. I think we'll see 2 tubes living on 1 there.
Yeah, he's not picking them up, so.
Okay. Well, we'll update theirs once they get it updated. D. Yoon, our head marshal for the event, has been sitting on our stream, not literally on our stream table, but standing near our stream table, supervising the game state to make sure it's correct. We're going to see if we have any more shots, but I don't think we do. I think Isfasan finishes the round. Can you tell us on the damage update? Loose stabilizer and hull breach. Are they going to... Okay. Sorry, I hear Marcel making jokes on this guy.
Always
the kidder. Okay. So let's... It was hull breach. And what do you say? Loose stabilizer?
Loose stabilizer.
Oh, I don't even know what. I don't even know if that's 2 tubes or I assume it's benthic. I couldn't tell. Let me go look.
You want to get a quick update? Hey, find out the crit Marcel has too, if it's important. So Will's gonna go get the story. Let me peek over at the other game. We're still at 8-7 in the Republic game.
So, Gina is down to 1 shield. Netrome has a structural.
Ooh, okay.
So that and Shara's down to 1 shield.
Need a score update for this game. I'm aware. We're getting it. Do you have the score?
So, yeah, I'll grab the score too. I'm so confused on. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll admit it. It was the hull upgrade on Benthic.
It's the hull upgrade.
Of course, it was the hull upgrade on Benthic that caught me off guard.
Benthic would be dead.
Would be dead. Alive on the hull upgrade.
Alive on the hull upgrade. Got it.
Yeah, and what
down to 1.
He does have the hull breach and loose stabilizer. Luckily, he can go forward to live, to hold on to the other.
Okay.
Honestly, it's full points. Remember, no half points in this scenario.
That's right.
And I'll check on if substance quick too while we finish the round.
And score, current score. Thank you.
16-4.
Updating that score. 16-4. Marcel definitely within striking distance to finish it out this round. We are in stoppage time, meaning we've gone the minimum 72 minutes, and we're waiting to get the official call of when the game is completed. This is probably going to be the last round for...
Card on Isfasan and Shara. Isfasan and Shara should have 1 card. So, yep.
Yep.
Cool.
This is probably the last round in this game, I would presume. And Courtney has quite an uphill battle.
We're in stoppage time.
Stoppage time, correct.
Who knows when it's going to end? But yeah, I mean, turns out. Did you move the turn counter too? This is turn 5?
Yep.
Turns out. Okay. They like just started planning.
Okay, Dion officially calls time. Peeking over at the second game, the score is currently 8-13 in favor of Kyle.
Ooh, really?
That's what I see.
Could we see an upset here? 8-13, huh? Okay.
8-13. I see a Y-wing hanging out on Nathan's off the board, meaning it was destroyed.
Yeah, that's...
And the only Y-wing I know in this matchup is Anakin, so that means Anakin was taken out to put Kyle up to 13 points.
Okay, yeah. Possibly could determine, is Ada Anakin better than Y-wing Anakin?
And Anakin off.
Yeah, the Anakin off. Firestorm, or Firecast Focus, excuse me. Do I find 2.5 harder to commentate than 2.0? No, there's always something going on in scenario play, always something to talk about. Previously, there would be 2 squads deployed in the corner, head down the neutral edge, turn in towards the center, and 30 minutes later, we're rolling our first attack dice. Not in scenario play. We don't even have time to fully break down lists anymore.
No, we're off to the races.
No, we can. We talk about the scenario, and then we mention ships and abilities as more or less as they come up. So, I like it. I think it continues to be interesting, rather than. Trust me, there was many times where it's like, well, Boba runs.
Yeah.
And the rest of the ships, or Django runs, and the rest of the list, or the other list can't kill him. Right?
Or Kylo runs, like we saw that, a lot.
100 and something point Kylo doesn't play the game for the last 20 minutes.
Yeah. Not usually an option in this format.
Nope. So, pretty good. It may be commonplace. I do not like to say 2.5. More accurately, it would be 2.8, but that's just me.
Why?
It's been 8 points updates since the original release.
Okay.
So that would be my opinion of it. 2.5 sounds like. Well, here's the question for you. If this is 2.5, what if we change it again? Are we at 3.6, or are we at 3.75? Are we at 3.5.1?
Right. You could add as many decimals as you want. Quick update.
No, not 3.0.
Quick update. Nathan Idy just took out an ARC 170.
Ooh.
The score is now 13-13.
Trust me, I got a cam ready to get that set off. No offense to this match, no offense to Marcel, but I'm going to focus on setting up that camera then.
Get it.
Okay.
Will is trying to point our commentary camera towards the action. We have a score on that game, 13-13. No, that's there. That's, I mean, it's small because it's the giveaway.
It's good.
I think it's GG. What? What?
Woo!
What?
Woo-hoo-hoo. Getting closer out here.
Okay.
All right, back to our main table here. Looks like Marcel is attacking here, laying everything he's got into the hurt Benthic. Benthic is toast. We got a GG.
We got a GG.
Marcel pulls off the victory, moves on into the finals of the World Open Qualifier.
Thank you to ISO, Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, Lancer, Fallen, and Row 6, our Grand Admiral patrons, and all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members. Thank you so much for your support. Gold Squadron out.